Now the next component of ecosystem, energy flow, flow of energy. Before we understand the concept of energy flow, we should know what is food chain. We should know what is food chain. Food chain means here one animal or one organism eats the other and being eaten by the other. If I take example of food chain from grassland, say grass. Grasses are eaten by grasshopper, say insect. Insects are eaten by frog. Frogs are eaten by snake. And snake is eaten by eagle. Now this is food chain. Here, if I take frog, frog eats the insect and being eaten by snake. So now this is a food chain which starts with grass. You can also call it as grazing food chain, GFC. In this case, grass or the plant comes in the beginning. That's why these are called as producers. These are called as producers. If I take water as an example, in aquatic food chain, it starts with phytoplankton. Diatoms can be phytoplankton. Algae can be phytoplankton. So these are floating organisms with green pigment that can prepare their own food. So phytoplankton is producer in the water. Phytoplankton are eaten by zooplankton. Zooplankton are some of the organisms which feed on phytoplankton, maybe larvae of many of the invertebrates. Zooplankton are eaten by small fishes and small fishes by large fishes. This is also food chain, aquatic food chain. So in this case, phytoplankton act as producer because they produce food during photosynthesis. Here grass acts as producer. Then the next, the series of animal which comes, they are consumers. They are consumers. Generally in this is considered as primary consumer. Frog is secondary consumer. This is tertiary consumer. We can take example from forest. Grass is eaten by rabbit, primary consumer. Rabbit is eaten by say fox or maybe tiger, secondary consumer, and so on. So this is a food chain, and in the food chain what has happened now? Flow of energy is taking place. Flow of energy. For example, if you take grass, green plants or maybe green phytoplankton, they prepare their own food, glucose, during a process called as photosynthesis. We know that. During photosynthesis, what happens? Sunlight. They require sunlight. So here solar energy is converted into food, and that is chemical energy. Solar energy is converted into chemical energy. What all sunlight falls on the surface of earth, less than 50% of that sunlight is PAR. PAR means photosynthetically active radiation. With the help of that, now that solar energy, with the help of that, plant prepare their own food. So it is converted into food energy. We can also call it as chemical energy, since food is a form of chemical. Now when insect eats the grass in the form of food, when insect eats the grass, energy transferred to the first consumer, primary consumer. When frog eats the insect, energy transferred to the next. And like this, it continues. This is called as energy flow. That is the concept of energy flow. Here one thing we have to remember, all 100% of transfer of energy cannot take place. Only 10% of the energy transfers from one stage to another stage. Instead of stage, here we use a term called as trophic level. Here we use a term called as trophic levels. Trophic level. So this is first trophic level, second trophic level, third trophic level, so on. At every trophic level, there will be transfer of energy or flow of energy. I told you, now for example, insect. When frog eats insect, 100% of the energy will not be obtained by frog, because from the body of insect, about 90% of energy is lost. Maybe during the process of respiration, or maybe in the form of heat. So the next organism will get just 10% of the energy. So this is what exactly we call flow of energy or transfer of energy from one trophic level to the next trophic level. If you take example of DFC, this is GFC, grazing food chain. Generally grazing food chain start with producers, that is green plants. DFC is detritus food chain, which starts with detritus. For your understanding, I'll take one simple example, lake. In a lake, there will be detritus. Detritus means any organic matter, any plant or animal product, maybe branch of a tree or maybe piece of leaf that just fall on the ground and starts decaying, that is detritus. In the lake, at the surrounding, detritus is eaten by earthworm, no doubt. So earthworm is the primary consumer here. Earthworm is eaten by maybe a mollusk, or I'll take a small fish. Then small fishes are eaten by large fish, and so on. This is example for detritus food chain. Whatever may be the food chain, transfer of energy take place from one trophic level to another trophic level in the form of chemical or in the form of food. This is exactly what we call energy flow, which is very important component of the ecosystem.